Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and today we're going to play episode number 9, 10, 11, 12, and the final episode number 13 of the Green Hornet serial. This is the 1940s version, the Universal Pictures version, a great old serial. This is a really good print. We were lucky to find such a great version of this serial. Now, if you have an old serial that you like, if you have an old favorite that you'd like us to play or just like to tell us about, leave a comment below and let us know about it. And while you're at it, please be sure and click that like and share and subscribe button. It means a lot to us. So let's get to it. Here is the final 5 episodes of the Green Hornet.
Get out of the fire?
I don't know.
We gotta make sure. Chief wants his mouth shut.
It'll be a pleasure.
Quick, Kato, they've spotted us.
Gone the way it always does. There's something spooky the way that car disappears.
I have an idea how we can get a line on that guy, Lynch.
Yeah, what is it?
He's got an interest in his brother's business. If he escapes, he's just dumb enough to go to his brother's place to hide out.
bad stroke of luck losing Lynch like that.
Yes, Mr. Britt.
We've got to find him again if we hope to end this cleaning and dyeing racket. Well, let's get some sleep.
Hello? Yes, this is Mr. Reed's apartment. No, this is Michael Axford, his bodyguard. Yes, Mr. Reed's here, but he can't be disturbed.
But I've got to talk to him. It's a matter of life or death.
Now, look, I can't understand you. Will you calm down?
Tell him it's about the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet? Well, why didn't you say so? Reed! Reed, wake up, will you? Reed!
What is it, Michael?
You're wanted on the phone. It's the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
I mean, it's about the Green Hornet. There's life or death, he says.
Britt Reed speaking. Who are you? Lynch. What Lynch? Oh, I see. What do you want?
I just got a tip that my associates are going to kill me. I don't dare go to the police. And the Green Hornet is after me, too.
What do you expect me to do about it?
Well, you've got influence, Mr. Reed. I'll tell all I know about the cleaning and dyeing rackets, and it's plenty. But I want to guarantee your protection.
Well, I can't promise you anything, but I feel the district attorney would be interested. Where are you now?
At my brother's office, 219 4th Street, and I'm alone. Get over here at once. And my associates are hot on my trail.
I'll be right down. Michael, we've got to move fast. Where's your car?
It's in front. I was going to put it away, but I dozed off.
Kato, my hat and coat. Call the police. Send it to 219 4th Street. Tell them there may be a murder.
Wonder who tipped Lynch he was on the spot.
Step on it, Michael. We've got to get to him before his gang does.
Calling car 37. Calling car 37.
Go to 219 4th Street. 219 4th Street. And investigate the trouble. Be careful. It may be a shooting. That is all.
Calling car 42. Car 42. Go to 37 District. Locked. Cover the back door.
No, Dean. Don't shoot.
Reed, an accident.
Kill Lynch. Let's get after him. You're a rotten shot, Michael.
Oh, it's just this police ammunition I'm using. Let's get after them in my car.
Oh, it's too late. They've got too big a lead. There's been a killing. The men who did it went that way in a black sedan.
Okay, Mr. Reed, we'll go after him.
I'll report to headquarters for you. Come on, Michael. Call police headquarters.
Yes, sir.
This is Michael Axford. There's been a murder at... where is this place?
219 4th Street.
219 4th Street. Send the homicide squad, the coroner, fingerprint men, photographers. No, I don't want the mayor and the governor, too. I know what I'm about. 'Twas me who was phoning in calls while you were still bawling in your crate.
Police car trailing.
Stop! We'll smash into something.
Hey, what do you make of that?
Oh, sure, Lynch was drawing pictures while he was talking to you on the phone.
Men don't do that when they're excited. That's a picture of a wastebasket.
Now, why would he be drawing that?
To call our attention to it. It's a letter. Lynch hid it in the wastebasket so the men that were after him wouldn't find it.
Well, read it.
Mr. Reed, they're closing in on me. But if they get me, I'll have my revenge by this letter. The Green Hornet has nothing to do with the protection racket. My associates in the syndicate made me lie about that. They also killed Lavinson. Now they are after me. I hope you will avenge my death by trapping them. The big boss of all the rackets is a man named...
Well, go on. What's his name?
Unfortunately, that's all the time Lynch had to write. It confirms my belief that there is a head to this crime ring. We've got to find him and wipe him out.
Fourth Street! Green Hornet escaped again! Fourth Street! Green Hornet still at large! Fourth Street! All about the Green Hornet escape! Central Fourth Street! Read about it in the Central Century!
I've just been talking to the chief. He's pretty sore about what happened last night. You had both the Green Hornet and Britt Reed on the spot and you let them go.
I'm not so sure the Green Hornet wasn't burned up in that fire.
That's just it. You're not sure. Lynch got out. Why couldn't the Green Hornet, too? And later you had Reed dead to rights. And if you hadn't been so anxious about your own necks, we'd have been free of those damaging editorials of his.
Reed seems to be a pushover for a call for help. Maybe we can get him dead to rights again.
All right, see if you can arrange something.
I'll do that.
Lynch's letter proves conclusively, Mr. Commissioner, that the rackets are under one head. The thing to do is to find him.
The police department is doing everything it can. We follow every lead, but they all fade out. The organization is too well protected.
Well, the Green Hornet's doing his best to knock him over so he can be the big boss himself. By the way, have you increased the reward for him?
Not officially. But I'll personally double it to anybody who can get the Green Hornet dead or alive.
Put it aside for me. Sure, I'm getting closer to Mr. Hornet every minute.
seriously now, I'd like all this cleared up before the elections. Otherwise, conditions will be bad for an honest vote. I've got to see the boss.
What's the rush, Jenks?
I've got the Hornet.
Where, in your pocket?
Oh, no kidding, Casey. This is the real McCoy.
Mr. Reed is busy.
You can count on the Sentinel in every way.
I'm sure of that, Reed. Thanks. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Boss, I tracked the Hornet to his lair. I know where that big black car of his goes every night.
How did you learn all this?
From this anonymous letter that came this morning. If you want the Hornet, you can trap him at his hideout. It is a two-story house 4 miles from the city limits on State Highway number 7. Don't tell the police or there may be a tip-off.
Say, I know that place. It's the old Martinson house. It always was a crook hangout.
So it is.
Let's get out there, Reed.
And find nothing?
Well, then you're not going?
Yes, Michael, I am. Tonight. I'll go with Jenks and Axford. You wait behind the Mortensen house with Black Beauty in the Hornet's disguise.
But why do you take this risk, Mr. Britt?
Because I feel that that letter was a trap, meant for me as Britt Reed. We'll let the Hornets bring it on and see if we can't catch somebody. Understand?
No, sir. But if you say it is all right, it must be.
You take the lower road. You'll be there long before we are. Over there. Turn off the water, cut your lights. Coast in the shadow of those trees.
The car's here. Reed, get a couple of men with him.
You cover the front and I'll take the back.
Let's rush him.
No, there's no need of anybody getting hurt. And besides, I want to catch whoever's in there alive.
Okay, you scare him out and we'll grab him.
Well, give me a couple of minutes to get set.
Now, Reed, go easy, boy, will you? I'd never forgive myself if anything happened to you, and me not with you.
Okay, we'll take them all. Wait till they come in and then let them have it.
I'll try to guess whoever's in there, and then rejoin Jenks and Axford when they found them.
Be careful, Mr. Britt.
I will. You wait for me at that corner of the house. I may have to get out of this disguise in a hurry.
Yes, sir.
We've waited long enough. Come on.
Hold it. Drop those guns.
Green Hornet.
Right. What's the idea of using my place as a hideout for your dirty work?
I've got you, Hornet. You better give up and come out. Dead or alive, they said. It makes no difference to me. All right, Mr. Hornet. God, you Hornet, you better give up and come out. Dead or alive, they said. It makes no difference to me. All right, Mr. Hornet. Reed, what are you... Where's the Hornet? Oh, don't tell me I've killed you.
The Green Hornet? I had him trapped. Tried to overpower him. He escaped through that window.
But how in the world did he ever get through there? And there he goes. Sure, he must be the devil himself. You sure none of them bullets hit you, Reed?
No, I'm all right.
That's twice the Green Hornet slipped through my fingers.
You're as slippery as an eel, Michael. You got away from me, too.
I'm nearly with you by the looks of you.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but be on our way.
So you got the Green Hornet, eh? Nice going, Jinx.
Yeah, you seem kind of glad he got away.
Well, maybe I am. And if you ask me, I think he's giving the crooks a run for their money.
Yeah, well, wait until after the election and watch the Canby administration give the Green Hornet a run for his money.
You talk as if John Canby were already elected.
It's in the bag, Casey, because that boy has promised to really clean up the town.
Oh, Casey. Reed's in his office, isn't he?
He's with Judge Stanton, head of the Non-Partisan Voters League.
Suffering mackerel, all the little many fish.
Even at this late hour, if the Sentinel will come out in favor of Hargrave, he'd be elected mayor tomorrow.
Why should the Sentinel take a stand against Canby, his opponent? He has a clean record.
I have reason to believe that every crook in town is backing Canby.
Have you any definite proof of that?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Judge. Unless you can bring forward definite proof, the Sentinel will have to maintain its neutral stand.
You're making a mistake, Reed.
I don't think so.
Ogden, these figures gathered from Canby's precinct captains indicate his election.
And it's in the bag?
We've got to make sure. Sit down. In these wards here, we've got to muster more sure votes for Canby.
Oh, that'll be a cinch. The boys have made enough false registrations to elect an alley cat mayor.
Well, if we can make Canby mayor, our syndicate will clean up millions.
Yeah. It'll be easier to get rid of Britt Reed than the Green Hornet.
Britt Reed.
Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Morning.
The vote's coming in heavy.
That's fine. I'm always glad to see people take an interest in civic affairs.
Michael Expert.
That's Britt Reed of the Sentinel. He's done more for this town than any man I know of.
That's a true word for you. He's done just that.
Names, gentlemen?
Scanlon's the name. George Scanlon.
Here, you can't do that.
Oh, no?
Pallet stuffing and attempted murder. That car going away there.
Michael, you call an ambulance and then stay here. I'm going after those crooks.
Evidence of intimidation and corruption in all precincts. 4 men have been killed and a dozen others sent to hospitals. That's all, Miss Case. Transcribe it and get a rewrite man on it.
Yes, sir.
I want an extra on the street as quickly as possible. Judge Stanton was right. The criminal element of this city is lined up solidly behind Canby.
No casualties among the Candy people, eh?
Not one.
That's not all. The Canby crowd are voting ghosts.
Are you sure of that?
Dead sure. The registration lists have names of people that have been dead for years.
I want an extra on the streets quickly.
On the way.
Axford, get my car on in front, on the double.
Yes, sir.
Pick up a camera and meet me downstairs in 5 minutes.
Okay. Say, that car looks familiar. Thought so. Those birds are repeaters. That's the 3rd polling place I've seen them go in today.
Let's go.
Here comes that same car.
Look, man of action, don't point. It isn't good manners, and you're liable to get our blocks knocked off.
Do you think that car contains the same men we saw voting at the last polling place?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're wrong, Jenks. That's the same car, but they're not the same men. They're not repeaters.
Keep your shirt on, boss. Get to the car and be ready for a quick getaway.
Hey, buddy, got a match?
Jenks. They are repeaters. Voting twice in the same place by disguising themselves with masks.
Well, what are we running away from?
We've got to save these pictures. They're valuable evidence. Pull over at that car.
Office by now. It's the police. Come on. It's all right, Jakes. I run them hoodlums away.
Extra, all about that election scandal. Extra. Get that Sentinel extra. Ballot boxes stuffed with illegal votes. Extra. Read about those stuffed ballot boxes. Extra. John can be elected mayor. Extra. Read about the new mayor. Extra. That John can be elected mayor. Extra.
Congratulations, Mayor Canby. Come over in the morning and I'll give you a list of appointments I want you to make.
You're the district attorney, and there's plenty of evidence to prove wholesale fraud in this election.
What do you want me to do?
Subpoena the ballots and put them in a safe place.
Why?
So we can fingerprint them and prove illegal handling.
That's a great idea.
But it'll take 2 days to obtain possession of those ballots through a court order.
Well, that won't do. The minute the gang and back of Canby find out they're going to be subpoenaed, they'll destroy them.
I'm afraid that's the best I can do.
All right.
Register, reason to send the court for a load of ballots impounded tomorrow. Register. Got this paper here.
Ogden, those ballots have got to be destroyed tonight.
Where are they now?
Stored in the tri-state warehouse.
The warehouse might burn down.
No, the fire might be put out before the ballots were destroyed. You better have the boys hijack them out of the warehouse and burn them on the road somewhere.
Okay. Dean will know how to handle it.
Get the Hornets disguise, Kato.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Banks Incorporated?
Yes, sir.
This is the Daily Sentinel speaking. We've had some heavy collections come in since the banks have closed.
Want an armored car?
Yes, that's right. An armored car at the loading platform as soon as possible. Yes, thanks. Goodbye.
What you do now, Mr. Britt?
I'm afraid, Kato, the Green Hornet is going to have to do what the law has been unable to do. Prevent those ballots from falling into the hands of crooks.
What do you fellas want?
Somebody here phoned for a bank car.
Nobody told me nothing about it. Come inside, we find out.
Sorry, old man, but you'll be all right in a few minutes.
That's the last of the ballots.
Sure you got them all? Yeah. I checked them off this copy of the warehouse receipts I snitched from the election commissioner's office.
Okay, Pete. Phone the chief, we're loaded.
Hold it.
The Green Hornet.
And what do you want?
For you to do exactly as you're told. There's an armored car coming here. I want you to unload the cases from that truck and put them in the armored car.
Huh, we are not.
All right, you asked for it.
No, no. Don't shoot. We'll do what you say. Yeah, that's the last one.
Keep them covered. I'll take a look. Nice work. We'll be back for them later. I'll take the Westwood Pike to Valley Spring Road. Then use the cutoff. You follow me.
Hello, this is Pete. The Hornet down Dean and Corey with that devil gun. He's on his way with the ballots.
You poor saps. 3 against 1. You let that racketeer outsmart you.
I'm telling you, he can still stop him.
What?
Going by the way of the Westwood Pike to Valley Spring Road. Andy's up at the Morthison place. Phone him and have him get busy.
But this'll stop the armored car, Andy.
comes the Green Hornet now, in the armored car. Come on. Here comes the Green Hornet now, in the armored car. Come on. That takes care of the Hornet. Now to get those ballots out of that wreck and destroy them. Scram out of here, quick! You hurt badly?
No. Those armored cars are built for protection.
The police.
Good. They'll take the ballots in the armored car and keep them until the court order to impound them comes through.
Closing in on us, Ogden. Every move we make is blocked by the Green Hornet.
Better get in touch with Max Gregory and tell him to take it easy. If the Hornet discovers he's sending munitions out of the country, we'll have the G-men on us, as well as the police and the Hornet.
Better get Max on the phone.
Yes? Max Gregory speaking. All right, put him on.
Here.
Gregory, you better get that last shipment of munitions off your hands at once.
Young Roberts is making things difficult. I was about to go and see him. Perhaps you could suggest some way of putting on pressure.
I'll take care of it. He's got a warehouse at 39th and Grove, hasn't he?
With the new mayor in office, we got the hoodlums on the run. Maybe now he can take a little time off and run down the Green Hornet.
Well, that's a pretty large order, isn't it, Michael? What do you want me to do? Give you 6 months vacation with pay or something?
6 months, is it? Give me 6 days and I'll run the Spalpeen to earth.
Take a look. That's one of Robert's warehouses.
John Roberts, the young fellow whose brother was killed by the racketeers?
Yeah.
Well, do you think the same gang maybe started this fire?
Very likely. You go in there and find out all you can about who did start that fire. I'm going to John's office.
Yes? This is John Roberts. You say you've got the fire under control? You don't know how it started. All right. I'll have the insurance people come down. Thanks. Britt Reed. Gosh, am I glad to see you.
Hello, John. I overheard your phone conversation. So that fire did cause you considerable damage.
Yes. Of course, my insurance will cover the actual loss. But I'll lose a lot of important customers and, well...
Spell it.
That fire wasn't accidental. Someone's trying to drive me in the line same as they did Charles.
What's the racket?
Well, it's this way. I've kept this business right up to the standard that Charles set. As you know, we do a lot of shipping by rails in carload lots. Well, the other day a fellow came in and demanded that I allow him to ship under my bill of lading. Wanted to commandeer my space.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was sending 2 cars, he'd take over 1. Wouldn't tell me who he was or what he was shipping, but he made it clear that I'd have trouble if I refused.
So that fire was the result of your refusal?
I'm sure of it. Well, there's been a series of smaller attacks. Breakdown of trucks, attacks on my drivers.
Have you notified the police?
No. You remember what happened to Charles when he went to the police.
Very well done, Dean. This fire will bring young Mr. Roberts to terms.
I have one more little surprise for him, down at the harbor. Then he'll talk, Turkey.
Very good. I'll talk again to Roberts tomorrow.
Better not. He knows you now, might spring something. Let me handle it.
All right.
All right, John, you talk to him out here. And put Jenks in the other room so he can hear what he has to say.
I sure appreciate this, Britt.
Well, we've got to rid this city of those crooks. See you later.
So long, Britt. He's on his way up now. Better get inside. What can I do for you?
You're Roberts, huh?
That's right. What do you want?
Listen, buddy. You can save yourself a lot of trouble. We made your proposition which you refused, but in view of what happened since, maybe you've changed your mind.
You mean that you and your crowd are responsible for that warehouse fire?
Never mind that. I'm giving you one last chance to come in with us unconditionally.
Yes, but I've got to know what your name is and what you propose to ship.
You want to know too much. Look out for trouble.
Careful, Jenks. I think he suspected something.
Okay, thanks.
Sentinel reporter following me. Get him.
Follow him, Kato.
Hey, what is this, a stick-up?
Just another scoop for the Sentinel. Jenks, step on it. Step on it. We're being followed.
I have lost them.
Maybe not. I caught the license number.
Nice driving, Pete. You ditched him.
Where to now?
Max Gregory's office. Take him up by the freight elevator in the rear.
And final negotiations with Roberts are now underway. If all goes well, shipment of arms will go forward at once. That's all. Put it in code and get it off immediately.
The private door, sir.
That'll be Dean with the report on Roberts. Let them in. What is this? What have you got here?
Sentinel man. Roberts had him planted to trail me.
What did you bring him up here for?
Well, no chance to get rid of him, and he knows too much to turn him loose.
That means we've got to strike at that shipment of his tonight. Throw him in that closet. I'll have him taken care of later. At Clearwater Junction, you board the train. You'll get your final instructions from Monroe.
Thanks for your cooperation.
The Traffic Bureau gave you the name of the owner of the car that carried off Mr. Jenks?
Yes, it's registered to a Max Gregory. Here it is. 311 Gardner Building.
Mr. Gregory's going to be asked some questions tonight by the Green Hornet.
Take a message in wireless code. Roberts has again balked. The train carrying Roberts' shipment will be boarded at Clearwater Junction at midnight tonight. Roberts' cars and everything behind them will be uncoupled on the long grade west of Summit. That's all. Put it into code.
Never mind the code. I'll take it as it is.
The Green Hornet.
Give it to me.
Glad to see you, Hornet. We've decided we could make good use of you in our organization if we can come to terms.
I'll dictate the terms, and I'm taking over your organization. I know all about it.
Even the Green Hornet might need help transporting secretly ammunition.
Not from you, Gregory. All I want from you is the names of your associates.
All right, you have the upper hand. I guess I have no other choice. Here is the list.
I'll make you ask for it. Another one, eh? What's your connection with this gang?
I'm up on this outfit. I'm after them. I'm a reporter from the Sentinel.
The Sentinel, eh? That muckraking reform sheet. I suppose you're after the reward for the capture of the Hornet.
Reward or no reward, the Sentinel's out to get you and the rest of the crooks in this town. You keep me here, the rest of this gang's going out to wreck a train.
And blame it on me, eh? Well, I'll take care of that. Phone the police. These men are wanted for munitions and gun running. And don't try to follow me.
storm is getting close.
There she is. Toward the caboose. All right, you fellas, get out of here and jump. Come on, get out of here. Get up forward, you two. Uncouple Robert's cars.
It's going up the summit grade. Catch her. Drop that gun and stay where you are.
Green Hornet.
Talk fast. Who's on this job with you and where are they?
What job? You got me wrong. I'm just bumming a ride.
You're here to wreck this train. Spill it or take the consequences.
No, don't shoot. I'll talk. The others are up front. We're going to...
No, you don't.
right, Mr. Britt?
Yes. No one was hurt. There were only 2 of us on the platform. Look around here. I had one of the crooks, but lost him when we fell.
Some people are coming this way.
I can't be found here. Where's the car?
Attacked me before we could uncouple Robert's cars. Then the train broke in 2 on the grade. But Robert's stuff in the front section went through safely.
Then we can thank the Green Hornet for breaking our hold on young Roberts.
And that isn't all. Max Gregory was taken by the G-men last night. Look at that. The Sentinel was the only paper that had the story. There's some connection there.
What do you mean?
Just this. The Green Hornet uses the Sentinel as a mouthpiece. Makes a hero of himself through publicity. We've got to stop that by silencing the Sentinel.
Hey, look here, boss. Gunnigan tells me you killed my story in the Cooper Zoo.
That's right.
But listen, that's a good yarn. The place is jinxed, I tell you. Accidents every few days. Some of the animals die without any good reason. A bear broke loose the other day and mauled a customer.
The Cooper Zoo and Carnival is the only playground in this city. If we print that story, we'll put them out of business.
Yes, but if it's true the place is jinxed...
It isn't true, and I don't believe in jinxes. If things are happening out there, there's a reason for it. We'll find the reason and then publish the story. Get Cooper on the phone for me, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cooper, please. Mr. Reed of the Daily Sentinel. Oh, he has. Thank you. Mr. Cooper has gone down to the docks to receive a shipment of animals.
Maybe we can catch him there. My car's right outside. Come on, Jenks.
It's a jinx, I tell you.
Somebody's got to stop that beast. He's gone in. Come on.
But something else will happen.
I don't think this is the right time to talk to Cooper. I'll make an appointment so you can see him at the zoo.
Cooper's office is down this way.
Wait a minute. I want to look at this.
You've got no business to see it. You came in on a press pass. last word, Cooper. Up till now, we've just been playing with you, giving you a little bit of hard luck. But unless you come across with $5,000 by tomorrow night, the Cooper Zoo is going out of business.
But I can't raise the money. The shows haven't made a cent since those accidents started.
I'm not interested in your hard luck stories. Unless you come across with $5,000 by tomorrow night.
Yes? Well, the boys from the Sentinel. All right, I'll see them.
Nix.
Wait a minute, I got an appointment with those fellas.
Forget it. Tell them you can't see them.
Okay. Tell Jenks I'm sorry, I can't see him.
That's better. Talking to those reporters from the Sentinel is as dangerous as talking to the police.
Told you I couldn't see you.
Yeah, I know that, but you can't do that to me. I'm here by appointment, and I want an interview on those, accidents you've been having.
I've nothing to say.
And why not? Is there something phony about your show that you don't want folks to learn about?
All right, Cooper, get these men out of here. My business is important.
No man with an honest business need be afraid to talk to the Sentinel. But if you're trying to cover up anything...
That'll do, Mike. You know we reporters never try to force interviews from people.
You don't what?
Sorry, Cooper. Better luck next time. Come on. Forget those guys. The Sentinel's going to be taken care of shortly. Unless you have that money here by tomorrow night...
Where do you get that stuff reporters never force interviews?
Listen, Lug, I wanted to get out. Unless I miss my guess, that other guy in there was Lefty Bates, who did a stretch for extortion and blackmail 3 years ago.
You...
All right, Miss Case, take this. In regard to your letter...
Here's the picture of Lefty Bates we made when he was convicted.
What about the one Jenks took down at the
He's
zoo?
haven't developed. Here he is now. There you are, boss. If that isn't a picture of Lefty Bates, then I'm losing my memory.
There's nothing wrong with your memory, Jenks. That's the man, all right.
That's fine. I'll give the police a tip and...
Easy there. Sure, he's an ex-con, but that doesn't mean that he's doing anything illegal now.
But the guy's working some sort of a protection racket at the zoo. By the way he talked to Cooper, it's 10 to 1 he's got something on him.
Well, you're probably right. But until you bring me concrete evidence, the Sentinel cannot make a charge.
Oh, I'll get you evidence, all right. And a story that'll bust his racket wide open.
All ready, Chief.
Sentinel reporters visited the Cooper Zoo today. I've made arrangements for the silencing of Britt Reed. Bates will collect $5,000 from Cooper tonight. Have enough men at the zoo grounds to take care of things in case of interference. That's all.
Dean will get in touch with Bates and find out what arrangements have been made and then join the rest of you at the zoo. All right.
There is danger in the Hornet visiting the zoo, Mr. Britt. There are too many people, too much right.
You forget there's a carnival there, Kato. A lot of the performers will be wearing masks. So it's the one spot in the city where the Green Hornet might go, among others, unnoticed.
I want you to meet 640 pounds of tiny. Right this way, folks. The most sensational dancing and singing troupe direct from the island. Get right up, folks.
What
What do you expect to do here?
We'll find out who's causing all the accidents and nab them.
You'll be safe here.
Oh, we're not doing any good here. This is a job for the cops.
Sure, but the boss won't let us call them in without more evidence. Well, what's the matter with you?
I could have sworn I saw the Green Hornet.
It's just one of those chumps running around in a mask.
Hold it, Cooper.
Who are you? What do you want? The Green Hornet? So you've been doing all the collecting for Bates and his gang.
I collect for myself.
Collect for yourself? Then you don't belong to Bates and his gang? Give me back that money. Well, they'll wreck my zoo. They'll kill me.
Keep back. I'll take care of Bates. From now on, you're dealing with me. Tell Bates that when he comes in here.
Where's Bates?
Going to collect from Cooper.
Yeah, and suppose Cooper don't come across.
I'm to meet Bates by the cat cages in 5 minutes. If he isn't there, we'll go to the office and find out why.
Ready, Mr. Britt?
Not yet. Here, take this $5,000 protection money. It belongs to Cooper. Be ready for a quick getaway.
Cooper, let's have the dough. Come on, make it snappy. The boys are waiting.
But I haven't got it.
You're lying to me, Cooper. I've had you trailed ever since you left here today. My boys were in the bank with you when you cashed the check.
That's true. But I gave the money to the Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet?
Yes, he was here ahead of you. I thought he came from you.
You're lying.
No.
You can't stall me with that cock and bull story. Come across or I'll tip off the boys and they'll wreck your show.
I don't think you will, Bates.
The Green Hornet.
Take your hand away from that gun.
What do you want?
A signed statement concerning your protection racket.
I'll sign nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. I just heard what you told Cooper. I want it on paper, and I'll give you 10 seconds to put it there. All right. I, Lefty Bates, ex-convict.
No, I won't do it.
Right.
One of those babies get loose and it'll make this crowd stir their legs.
Be more than one of them get loose if Cooper makes any trouble. Bates ought to be here by now. Come on, Corey, let's take a look.
Oh, we might as well go home.
Yeah, I think we had.
Give me some peanuts.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look over there by the popcorn wagon. 2 of them guys was in the car stealing racket.
Thank you.
You better get a cop. Cop, is it? Haven't I been a cop half my life? Come on. 1 minute, you mugs. I want a word with you.
Sentinel men, get him!
Hey, be careful, my friend! Hey, be careful now! Hey, please!
What's that?
Snap out of it.
Shoot it. The Green Hornet.
Yes, Bates. You started this fire and stampede so you could collect more blackmail from Cooper.
No. No, I haven't been doing any blackmailing.
Perhaps this'll persuade you to talk.
No, wait, don't. Don't use it. It's true. We're making Cooper pay protection.
What do you mean, we? Who are you going to take that money to?
A man, I don't know. I think his name is Ogden.
Ogden, huh?
Yeah.
Is he the man that's ahead of all this?
I don't know. I swear I don't. My job's just collecting the protection money.
What did you mean when you told Cooper that the Sentinel was going to be taken care of?
Nothing. It was just a threat.
You're lying again. There are worse things than being turned over to the police.
Okay, all right, I'll tell you. The man's going to put a bomb in the Sentinel office tonight.
At what time?
It's set to explode at about 11 o'clock.
All right, that'll hold you. Quick, Kato, take me to where I can phone.
Yes, sir.
This is evidence that Mr. Reed wants in one of those racket cases he's investigating.
It's strange he didn't say anything to me about it.
I can't help that. He told me to bring it here tonight before 11 o'clock.
Mr. Reed is hardly ever here at night.
He promised to meet me here.
Jane speaking. Oh, so a man's gonna blow us up. I suppose you're the Green Hornet. Okay, pal, I'm Napoleon.
The Sentinel office, quick.
This package contains very valuable evidence. Do you mind putting it in Mr. Reed's safe?
Very well.
Gotta risk it and go in the office, Kato.
Why not remove your disguise and go as Britt Reed?
I've got to do something that Britt Reed wouldn't do. There's no other way. Keep me covered at all times in case I get trapped.
The Hornet got Bates and left him for the cops. I have a hunch that Bates is going to talk plenty.
I'll get Monroe down here. It looks bad. You cover Williams at the Sentinel office in case the Hornet goes there before 11 o'clock.
I can't wait any longer. You're sure you locked that safe?
I took care of the safe.
Stand where you are. Did this man bring a package up here?
Don't tell him. He's the Hornet. He'll steal it.
And you did bring a package up here. Would it induce you to find it if I told you that package contains a bomb to destroy this building at 11 o'clock?
That's a lie.
Where's that bomb?
I don't know.
Perhaps now you realize I'm in business. Where's that bomb? All right, if that's the way it is, I'll leave you tied up here to wait for it. If you know where that bomb is, miss, you'd better talk. It'll explode in 3 minutes.
Hey, what do you want?
We're after a man in there. We're from Central.
Oh, you are not. I know you.
You've 1 minute to tell me where that bomb is. If you value your life, you'll talk fast.
All right, I'll tell you. It's in there, in Mr. Reed's safe.
Open that window.
Before they catch you.
He can't get away. He's trapped, and I'll collect the reward.
Don't be too sure of that. Turn him over to the police. You've got enough evidence to convict him. This will only render him unconscious for a short while.
I won't let the police in until you get safely away.
Thank you.
I should thank you, and I do.
Say, what goes on? Who started the fireworks?
Get those cops up here. I've got the man who tried to blow us up.
Oh, I suppose you'll be telling me next the Green Hornet was here.
He was, and he was wonderful.
Oh, I give up. Before those men went in, I heard them say they'd have to help Williams.
Got to trail them, Kato. They'll lead us to the man. The big shot we've been looking for. Come on, Kato. We've been looking for. The hideout of the big boss of the racketeers.
You are going in there tonight?
Now we have other things to do first.
I told you not to come here straight from a job. You might be trailed.
So what? Things are getting so tough it's the only place to go.
What happened?
Plenty. Somebody wires the sentinel mob to Williams' game. They heaved his bomb out of the window. And maybe him, too.
Bates must have talked.
Maybe somebody else did, too. There's been the smell of a double cross around here for some time.
What are you getting at, you lug? Stop it! There's no time for trouble.
Well, we got trouble, all right. Why don't we split our take and get out of here while we're able to spend it?
You'll get yours when the time comes.
And that goes double for me, too.
About the Green Hornet. Victory! Green Hornet still in flight. Victory! Mr. Pepper! Victory! Read all about it. Green Hornet.
Can you imagine the Hornet gallivanting around and me not here to catch him and collect that reward?
And of course, Miss Case is so wealthy that she didn't need the reward. So she let the Hornet escape.
Yes, and I'd do it again.
Listen, I even heard it rumored around that you helped the Hornet escape. You know, that makes you an accomplice and just as guilty as he is.
Guilty of what? Of cleaning up this city? They ought to pin a medal on him instead of trying to catch him and put him in jail.
Treason! By golly, I'm beginning to believe she was in cahoots with him.
Say, Ashford, bring my car out, will you? I've got to go home and pack. I'm going out of town for the weekend.
Yes, sir.
You sure Axford didn't see us come back?
Yes, Mr. Britt.
Good. We're going to investigate that place we discovered last night.
You mean where those men went, in the car?
Yes, Bates mentioned a man, Ogden, to whom he paid protection money. And there's a firm, a brokerage firm, Monroe and Ogden, occupying offices in that building.
We will go there?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that we'll find that Monroe and Ogden are the big shots we've been looking for. Office is at the end of the corridor on the 3rd floor. I'll take the fire escape.
You might as well know, Monroe. We've been talking things over.
What's the matter, turning yellow?
No, but just as I told you yesterday, we think the job is getting too hot.
Pete, come in here. raising a squawk? Is he talking for all of you or just for himself?
That's news to me. I'm satisfied, and I guess Andy is too.
How about it, Andy?
It's okay by me.
That's the chief's signal. We'll see what he says. Yes, sir, we're ready.
With regard to the question you put to me this morning, we have too big an investment at stake to give it up without a fight. The Green Hornet is giving us most of our trouble. He must be stopped, and the Sentinel must be silenced.
We're carrying out the chief's orders.
Well, I'm still for getting out while we can.
And giving up everything we worked for?
No. We'll take the dough that's in that safe and split it up and lay low for a while.
Oh, we're wasting time. Let's bring that stuff up from the car.
Dean and the boys can take care of that. You and I have an important call to make. Andy, you better wait here. I'll phone you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Put him in the outer office and watch for the return of the others.
With regard to the question you put to me this morning, we have too big an investment at stake to give it up without a fight.
Pretty clever, Monroe. Using a phonograph record to conceal from the rest of the gang that you were the chief. Good work, Kato. Put him in with the other man. Use your gas gun if necessary. Kato. Any sign of the others returning?
No, sir.
Get in that closet and speak into the microphone you'll find there.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, that's enough. This gives me a great idea. Hello?
Andy?
Yeah.
This is Ogden. Did the boys get there with that stuff yet?
No, and that ain't all. How long will it take you to get back here?
About 5 minutes. What's up?
Pete just come back. He says he heard Dean and Corey planning to crack the safe and clear out.
Well, you keep 'em busy. We'll get right back there.
Now, if we can open that safe in a hurry, we'll make those crooks capture themselves.
Hey, where's Andy? Monroe told him to stay on the job.
I'm looking for Pete, I guess.
Where's he?
I don't know. Hey, what's that? The signal Monroe gets when the chief wants to talk to him.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Attention, Monroe. Pete and Andy have been caught by the police. They will talk. Get all the money out of the safe and take it to the Mortensen place. I'll meet you there later. And it's important to get rid of Dean and Corey at once, as we discussed.
Oh, they discussed us, huh? They're going to get rid of us. Come on, Corey, we'll beat them to it.
And what do we do?
Open that safe, take the dough, and get out of here. Oh, it's open. What a break.
Let the double-crossers have it.
gather up all that money and put it in the Black Beauty at once.
There is a lot of it.
Every cent of it must be returned to the men it was stolen from. Roberts, Cooper, and all the others.
Can you imagine me sleeping there and the Green Hornet delivering letters to me? And a most insulting note case, too.
What does it say, Michael?
My job is finished. Too bad you couldn't catch up with me and collect the reward. But perhaps another day is coming, so better luck next time, you wild Irishman. And signed with the seal of the Green Hornet, no less.
Did I hit the front page with that story, or did I? I ought to read a byline after this.
And what I'm wondering is who gave you that mysterious tip that put you wise?
The Green Hornet, of course. Judge Stanton and the police commissioner are here to thank the Sentinel for breaking up the rackets.
Too bad the Green Hornet isn't here to take a bow. Eh, Casey?
Show them in.
A resolution passed by the City Council and signed by the Mayor, citing the Sentinel for its distinguished service in freeing the city of the rackets which were exacting such a financial toll.
Hooray! Thank you, Judge Stanton. The Sentinel did its duty as it sought, and will do it again should it ever be necessary.
He's the one who really earned it.
Oh, take that thing down. Sure, it is a sight that makes the eyes of me sore.
Let us stay, Michael. The Green Hornet is gone. He said his job was finished. And if we get Miss Kay sore, she's liable to call him back again.
I don't believe he's gone. I believe he's just been too clever for us. And he's probably someplace close right now laughing at us all for our stupidity.
Miss Case, you're positively psychic.